Hello. Now in this video, we're going to talk about how to brand your business website when we come back. So y'all come back now. You hear? Now when we talk about branding your business and ergo your business website, that is the most important decision you'll probably make as a business, because branding is of utmost importance. And one of the ways we do brand ourselves is by how we name our company. Now, I'm gonna give you a case study of one of our newest clients. DJ Munch is one of our newest family members to the website Darlings Design and Hosting Company. Now, when DJ Munch hired us, we asked him, what do you want your URL, your website address to be, right? Because that's important in that we can use the website address in the text of the body of the website for SEO purposes. So he was saying that, his name is DJ Munch, but sometimes he calls himself DJ M when he sends out invoices. And we had to tell him, whoa, you need to pick one or the other. Either you're going to call yourself DJ M or you're going to call yourself DJ Munch. You can't waffle back and forth between the two because you're going to create confusion in the marketplace. And I gave him an example of a true story. When American Idol first hired Steven Tyler of Aerosmith to be one of the judges, the first year that Steven Tyler became a judge, he was a judge along with Randy Jackson and Jennifer Lopez. And at one time, Randy Jackson and Steven Tyler and Jennifer Lopez was having, casual banter as judges. And Randy Jackson referred to Steven Tyler as Steve. And Steven Tyler corrected him and said, no, it's Steven. He didn't do it in a mean or derogatory way. He just let him know, please call me Steven. Because that's what he's branded as, Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, not Steve Tyler of Aerosmith, not Stevie Tyler of Aerosmith. In public, his brand is Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. That's it. So DJ Munch decided that he was going to stick with DJ Munch, and now he has the distinction of having the URL of Party with DJ Munch. So naming ourselves is one way to brand ourselves. Another way to brand ourselves, whether we have a website or not, is by the way we perform, the way our company performs. Because your reputation will precede you. In other words, people will have heard of you before they've met you. And let me give you an example. Let's say I'm talking about I'm speaking to someone and I mention restaurant XYZ, and they'll say, oh, I've heard of that place. I heard they have good food. The reputation of that restaurant preceded it. Now, that can work in a negative way too. Normally when we quote the phrase, your reputation precedes you, it's normally done in a positive light, but it can be in a negative light as well. Let's say I'm talking to somebody about restaurant XYZ, and then the person says, oh, I heard of that place. I heard the service sucks. The reputation preceded it, but it didn't do it in a positive way. So the way your company performs is of utmost importance to its brand. So I want you to think about that. The things you do as a company, remember to protect your brand as you would your life, because the brand is the life of your company. I worked for a company one time, and their Yelp reviews were so terrible, so bad, that the company owner decided to rebrand itself. It decided to abandon the name of the company to which I was hired under, and we went by a whole different name. And that's an example of how your brand is a double-edged sword. Your brand could be your friend, or it could be your foe. It all depends on the leaders of the company in how they perform and how they look after the company and how they want their customers to perceive the company. So to get back on business websites, just remember to consider what your brand is. Think about that very much, even before you decide to name your website, because that brand is going to stick with you for the rest of its life. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for hanging with us at Website Darlings, and you guys stay well.